Good morning, cyber traders. How's everybody doing this lovely Friday on this 19th of January? How's everybody doing? Good to see you, JJ, Mark, Cliff. Good to see you all. Akira, Steve, John, Eric, Kent Dahl. Good to see you. Wayne, Lawrence, everyone. Good. Daryl, everybody, and all you wonderful cyber traders. Hopefully everybody's excited. Today is Friday. We all know what Friday means, right? It's the last day of the pay period. It looks like a lot of people already started to take off this week. Just get my pen over here. Someone stole my pen off my desk. But a lot of big news coming out today, guys. I don't know. What do you think about a government shutdown? Think it's going to happen? What do you think? It's kind of everyone's like up in the air regarding about, Phil, you think it's going to happen? Good to see you, Al. Eugene says no. Lawrence says yes. Cliff says yes. Well, listen, unfortunately, catastrophes make opportunities. I'll tell you, we heard something about a government shutdown, and then all of a sudden, and the market crashed a little bit, and then they said they weren't going to do it, and now they say they're going to do it. You know, I'll tell you, let's just be careful regarding about the market, how it's going to react to it, because, you know, like I said, they're going to go to a vote. They'll see what happens, and what happened a couple of days ago when they said they were, and the market took a little bit of correction, kind of got me nervous. All right. Wish that was true, Ken saying. They've been shut down for over 40 years. That's why he's laughing. Yeah, it's you know what? You pay people to put in office, and I just don't understand. They just can't do their job. You know, the hatred is just unbelievable. Anyway, regarding about a lot of trials, hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. I know some of you, this is going to be your last day, so hope you guys are going to move forward with us. And we have a lot of new people that are joining us today and starting on Monday. Welcome aboard. Very important. Our staff has posted up a link up there to kind of let you know what to expect, what to read, all the videos, the courses, the content, the classes, so you know what to expect to be in here. And then hopefully, you know, in time, if this is something for you, let us know, and we'll see how we can move forward with it. In the meantime, guys, let's talk about what happened yesterday in the market. We had a couple of things before we go through our watch list. First of all, the big winner I thought that was really, really nice is that GNC trade. And, you know, when I told you this afternoon, I told you this in the afternoon, it started like I said, you know what, I thought it took a little break, the GNC, and you could see we really, a lot of us did really well right here when it made that big run right there in the morning, and we were done like in 15 minutes. I mean, that thing literally just ran, had a great pop right there, and it had that big move. You know, the stock just literally just took off, the GNC. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. There it goes. So anyway, GNC, you know, cheap little stock, you know, went from like $4 all the way to like $5. And then I said it took a little bit of a break, you know, and then finally you could see the last half hour, 30 minutes, like we trade the last half hour. If you were here, you know, you could see how that thing just went from like 5 all the way to 540. So it was a nice little pop right there. I think that was pretty much one of our nicest winners of the day was the GNC. It was cheap. Everybody could afford it. You know, it's so funny, like if you remember, if you came back, and I always tell you guys this, come to the trial. You know, when we do our open house on Wednesdays and Thursdays, the one we did yesterday, people always, the biggest question people ask, how much money do you need to trade? Listen, how much did you need to trade GNC? You didn't need a lot of money to trade it, right? But everyone's always focusing on Amazon, you know, at $1,300. Everybody's focused on, you know, Facebook and everything else. Guys, you don't need a lot of money to do this. It's all about, you know, you're here for one reason, that's to make money, a day's pay. If you made $500 on GNC or if you made $500 on Amazon, the big thing is about risk to reward. So anyway, that one did well. GE was all over the place. GE, listen, I told you this. Once it broke that major support level, which was right around that 1720 or something like that, it's not looking good. So anyway, what's the news? They're breaking up the company. So listen, unfortunately, catastrophes make opportunity. Let the news come out. Let the stock get crushed. I think eventually it's gonna come back. Just like, you know, in 2008, people always ask me, Fausto, how much lower? This exactly looks like Citibank back in 2008. People, when I went to it, and when we saw it go to like 8, people were like, what, are you kidding me? It's at 16, Fausto. I own it at 30. It's GE. I'm like, well, it's like, you know, it's Citibank. How could it happen? And what happened with Citibank? It went all the way down to $1. And people, guess what? Sold it there because they couldn't take it. I'm like, listen, yeah, you're at $1. What could possibly happen? You know, you lose another. You just wrote a thing down for like 20 points. Well, look where it is today. So anyway, I think G's going to figure it out. They'll figure it out. Let the stock get crushed, and you know what? You want it to get crushed because it will be a buying opportunity, unfortunately. So, not good for the shareholders and dividends and CEOs, but for us, you want this stock to get destroyed. You really, really do. If you're a trader. Because it is going to be a buying opportunity eventually, and you're going to get it cheap, and believe me, I'm all over it. So I'm keeping an eye on that. CRON, also another stock that had a nice little push. We did great with that one. That stock right at the gate had a nice little pop right there. Went from that $2 all the way to $3.50. And then the ICHR continue to pick up where it left off. We did well on that stock. We're from 24 up to 34. You could see it had a couple of nasty shakes right there, but overall it was pretty good. All right, so that's what we traded yesterday. Now let's go over what's going on this morning. Obviously, all of you guys are focusing on the Square trade. Listen, we made a lot of money with Square. It's all about the Bitcoin thing, about trying to come out with the technology. Stock's been doing great. I've been watching the stock since $15. When it finally broke that major resistance, I know a lot of us end up chasing it at 24. We sold out right around 43. We rode this big rally up here, came back, but she's coming back a little bit. So, listen, it's been a great day trade. We day traded pretty well yesterday. Some of you did, and knowing actually the style of it. But it's also it's starting to become. Remember, to be a good swing trader, because that's what's kind of looking to it's going. You got to know how to day trade first, and that will let you know, see what's happening over the course of the day. So it'll let you know when to get in. So anyway, that one's doing pretty well also. One other stock I did bring up was the Ford. And that's not the Ford that you're thinking of, right? That's not the Ford cars. That's just Ford is F. So Ford's obviously doing pretty well, up 71% today. That one I found early this morning. If you guys logged in early, you would have saw it. Came back down a little bit. It's up about 71%. 500,000 shares already traded. You could see we got some great iceberg orders here on the Matrix. Using the TradeStation platform. That one's doing great. It's got some support levels right around the $2. So we'll keep a close eye on that one. Another stock you could see right here also made the big percentage gainers, the ACOR. That one we've traded also in the past. As you can see, it's got a nice push right here. Stock is gapping up from 25 up to $30. Hit 30 actually. Backed off a little bit right here. Let me just zoom in over here, make this a little bit so we can see the pre-market right there. So it's kind of holding pretty strong right here. I want to keep an eye on that one too, the ACOR. That one's not bad. All right, this one's got a great push, okay? Out of all of them, I think I like this one the best. The YTEN, I don't know if you guys saw this one. This stock's got a really nice push, very inexpensive, 11%. It's not a lot. Stock took a huge hit. You could see it. We traded this stock. A lot of you guys remember this stock. We traded this stock. It went from $2 to $8. So you should be very, very familiar. Go back to your journals and go check when we traded it on that day. It was on actually, go look at your journal. It was actually on December 8th. All right, see how you did on it. See what the shakes were like. But remember, this stock, due to how it went up, the stock has got a pretty nasty short squeeze. You can see it's starting to build a little bit of a Fausto flag right there. So let's keep a close eye on that one. So, it's kind of awkward, but today's Friday, and it looks like there's a lot of stocks that are moving, that are doing pretty decent. What else do I have right here that I want to keep an eye on, put on our watch list? Got a couple stocks taking big hits here, but I'm not really sold on it. I don't know if this stock is on your short list, but the OBLN just keeps breaking lower lows. You can see that right there. It's down 13%. It's not down a lot. It's, once again, looks like a pharmaceutical stock. We know they don't come back. See if it's on your short list. You could see that Square, what else do we have here? Let's keep an eye on this one, too. A lot of you guys, the stocks are breaking higher highs. XXII, very inexpensive stock. It's not up a lot, but, if you notice, about $2, up at the $4. I don't know if it's pretty much more of a good swing trade. It takes a lot of shares to move it. You can see how it's been trending up the last couple of days. It's been doing pretty well, but probably the past month. Looks more like a swing trade to me more than a day trade. So. And then, funny thing is the GNC that we traded, whatever makes the gainers always shows up on the losers. And I think that's about it. I think we pretty much nailed them all. All right. All right, guys, anything I'm missing I did not call out? Kodak, but under 5%. IPO ADT priced at 14, expected to range. ADT, is that the alarm company? ADT? Yeah. Okay. We'll see what happens regarding that. Looks like somebody wants to start cashing out. You know, CRBP, Jonathan. You know, it's up 8%, 50,000 shares. I saw this, but this is a scalping stock. Okay, so you got to be one of the scalper students. I did a workshop on that. You know, I was going to put that on the list. I'm going to throw it on there, but because it is a scalping stock, so this is what you're going to have to do. You got the 5-cent spread on that one, so it's not terrible. So unless you're a scalp trader, do not trade this stock unless you're one of my scalping students. I saw NVAX. NVAX got a nice little push, big volume, but you know, it takes a lot to move NVAX. It takes a lot. You know, that's the only thing. I saw it. It's got a nice little push. You know, we did pretty well back here. You know, you could see right there it had it, but it takes a lot of volume, and you could see just here on the matrix, look, 50,000 shares, 8,000. This is something where the scalpers will trade like 10,000 and just trade pennies, but it takes a lot to move it, and it's got some nasty shakes. You know, don't let this penny stock fool you, penny spread. You know, when you think like you can get out, you're actually going to lose it. You're going to lose like an extra penny or two. That's how quickly it moves. So, Philippe, I would be very careful with the NVAX. It suckered me in a couple of times, got me in and out, but you got to be careful of that one. I did well, but, you know, listen, I'll be honest with you, like after trading it, I don't know if you looked at your journals and see how you trade on it, and remember in class we tell you how to keep very good notes, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you're going to trade it again. There's not going to be the last time you're going to trade these stocks, so you always want to be prepared, you know, and remind yourself how you actually traded the stock and see how it worked out for you. All right, guys? All right, so that's our list. What time is it? Perfect. It's 9:15, so you got about 15 minutes. Go get your coffee. Go get ready. And if you're not in any positions, and like I said, for all you new trial members, hope you guys have been enjoying it. Look forward, hopefully you'll stick with the team. And but remember, we have to teach you how to do it. It's not just being in the room. It's also learning how to play the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. In the meantime, guys, if I don't see you at 2:30, once again, enjoy your weekend. See you back on Monday. You know, you got to pass me to take the day off. If you made some money, go see a matinee. There's a couple of good movies coming out this weekend. Go get a nice little brunch. Enjoy happy hour. That's why we train to do this. All right, guys? Go pay a couple of bills. Spend some money. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading today.